Oh my god. I'm tier 2, bruh. I'm tier 3, I can't see anything. This is insane, bro. I can't do anything.
Oh my god. Okay, stop. Okay. One more. Oh my, I'm just landing. No, I'm not trying to have fun right now.
Yeah, you're coming with me, buddy. Yes! I can't though, there's like 9 people on me here. Let's go!
So good. You have shared misery? You must have it. Oh no, he has NRK. Wait, this is a loose fight, bro. I lost.
Oh my god, wraithclaw.
Yeah, I know, bro. This build's insane. Welcome back to another Until build, everybody. Alright, just picture this. Say you're just sailing, minding your own business, when somebody rolls up on you with a golden swordfish with NOK and slaps you into tier 3 insanity within 2 crits. Yeah, you know, this build is that cursed. This is a build with NOK. And the gimmick, make enemies so insane, they start swinging at shadows instantly. It's weird, it's evil, and it fucking works.
I can't lie until you want, bro.
If you enjoy busted builds like this, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and let me know what kind of chaos you want to see next. I've got a whole arsenal of goofy but cracked setups coming, so don't miss out. Alright, let's break down how this madness works, starting with the core of this build. Alright, I'll be going over the talents real quick. This build isn't min-max that I have right here. As long as you copy all of the talents that I have, the build will work optimal. You'll have everything you'll need, so no worries about that. If you want a copy of the talents, there's a builder link in my Discord. But you should keep watching, because I'm about to explain how the build actually is supposed to be used and all the techs I use on this build. Golden swordfish, no life king. But what if insanity wasn't just a side effect? What if it was the whole point? Oh, hey, welcome to my lab, my own lab, where I cook up my builds. Alright, enough theory crafting. Let me show you exactly how I make people go crazy insane. Alright, this build is based around 3 simple steps. First, I'm using a golden swordfish with no life king. Every single hit with NOK applies insanity, and the crit hits 4 times, stacking it insanely fast. Normally, it takes 20 hits to hit tier 3 insanity with NOK, because NOK applies sanity percentage-wise and not a flat sanity downside. So it's way quicker with 4 hits on your crit. Then, on top of that, I add shared misery. That spreads insanity whenever I apply it to myself, so what I do is I throw an urchin potion or use heretic sutra, and boom! Anybody I hit now starts going double insane. The last piece is that I go blood rend and charisma pre-shrine. This means that I get blood bank and blood transfusion, which means that my critical will always heal me 40 temp HP and refills my blood bar by a bar of blood, so I can spam corrupted bells. Also, I haven't mentioned the fact that the crit has a 5-second cooldown, and that since I'm using Calamariner, I can just hit 1 single tick of the crit and be immune to mantras for 5 seconds. And I already hear you saying, like, Dr. Aint, but the golden swordfish is super duper rare. How can I ever make this build? Oh, don't fret. I have 2 solutions for you. Solution number 1 is that Wormcave, another Deepwoken YouTuber, made a fully AFK fishing macro, and you can just overnight in a water pool and fish to your heart's content. I did this and I woke up with 3 golden swordfish. Archmage has confirmed that macros are non-bannable, so you can use this all you want. Or option number 2, which is just use a trident spear. It's the same exact weapon. It's a bit harder to hit him once because it's a medium weapon, but it'll work. It'll do just fine. Alright, let's get into some technical stuff. Of course, the point of this build is to hit the critical as much as possible so you can proc your stupid insanity. So the mantras are based around true combos into the critical attack. The first one is Beast Burrow into Tacit Dropkick. This combo is nearly unavoidable with an insignia gem, and Tacit Dropkick procs true knockdown, giving you a full critical for free. This is the same exact thing for Vicious Descent. If you manage to hit Vicious Descent, your critical is a true combo out of it. Then we have Karita Leap and Karita Dive Bomb. Not many people actually know this, but if you manage to hit a Karita Leap, Karita Dive Bomb will home through walls, no-clip you through walls, auto-aim onto your opponent, and it will apply a knockdown on hit, so it's another opportunity for you to hit your critical attack. The rest of my mantras are purely preference-based. I currently run Rapid Slashes, Ardor Slicer, and Brachial Spear for knockback. I also shouldn't forget to mention that even though this build has 26 agility and no jet striker, the vertical mobility you can pull off on this is still insane. You can climb really, really big walls. Let's get into the final section of equipment. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go over the equipment and gems that I use on this build. Right now I have HP kit equipped. I have 0 fizz because Calamariner, the armor that we'll be using, doesn't have like any physical whatsoever. The reason why I do use this is of course because of the mantra invincibility and the fact that your critical dazes, which is really nice. Just a really nice bonus effect. But it's just too good to pass up. You should go a fizz kit on this build. I just haven't gotten one. I'm just using like whatever I can find. Another important one, I'm just saying, like the Whistling Periapt, this item is it's the strongest equipment in the game by far. It is so good. If you hit a critical, 1 crit, it hits 4 times, which means that the Periapt will instantly proc, which means that you'll get like a free M1 off. Even if the Whistling Periapt gave you 30 less health on your build, like a negative 30, it would still be the best equipment in the game by far. Always use this, it's insane. And then I'm gonna go over the gems real quick on this build. Basically on Ardor Slicer, I'll be using a Bloodless gem because it does deal 10% damage, and that means I'll heal like a pretty decent amount from it. Then on Karita Leap and Karita Dive Bomb, the combo of the two, I both use blue gems because this build doesn't have that much ether, nor tempo because I'm going 0 erudition and 6 proficiency because I want to deal loads of damage. So try to use blue gems when you can. Then on Rapid Slashes, I have a Bloodless gem so I can heal like a little bit at least. Rhythm Advance is a blue gem. I have this in my inventory. I purely use this for the fall damage cancel. I don't actually use this in fights. So I just use this whenever I can, and I make sure that it's low ether cost so I don't not have a fall damage cancel. Then Vicious Descent is a blue gem, so I can use this in mobility and not lose all of my ether when I'm trying to parkour. Beast Burrow has an insignia gem, because of course, otherwise the Tacit Dropkick combo wouldn't be so free and so cool to hit. Then a Brachial Spear also has a blue gem, so I can, like, at the end of fights or when a fight has been lasting a long time, still use it and try to knock people off of stuff. And then we have Tacit Dropkick with a blue gem, so I can always hit it after a Beast Burrow, even though I'm in, like, the end of a fight, near the end of a fight.